The third category is money. And doctors get this backwards all the time. That a lot of people can't do prepays or they're afraid to do prepays. And by the way, you pretty much need to do prepays if to stop patients from pretty much just backing out of care after they feel a little better. You can pretty much guarantee that you're going to lose a lot of patients. And if you don't, it's a tremendous headache to regularly try to collect money, and you're regularly increasing the obstacles of money as the perceived need goes down. So there's no upside. There's no upside of not doing prepays. It's all down. It's all negative. Now, when I say prepays, I'm talking about prepays in the mind of the patient. So I am not just referring to that they pay all the money up front. That is not what I'm talking about. Again, when I say prepays, I'm talking about when the patient actually mentally commits. So prepays also includes that the person accepts a certain treatment plan for a certain amount of money, even if the money is paid over time with terms. That's a prepay, and the reason it has to do with the mindset of the patient. When we accept things and sign off on them, we move forward. In other words, we have a shift in our belief system, and we agree, and the obstacles are low. So unless something really unusual happens, that the time and money issue is over relative to the value, the perceived need. And so in the mind of the patient, even though they didn't pay up front, but they agreed for a discount to sign off on periodic payments, they have mentally agreed to the obstacles of time or money relative to the perceived need or the value. And it's over. They just move on. So unlike if you don't get a prepay, then every day you're fighting the obstacles of need relative to time versus money. And it's going to be an inverse relationship. The patient's going to get better, but yet you're still going to maintain the obstacle of money and time. And so the equation of need versus time versus money starts working against you. And that's why you'll just start losing patients. The patient just goes right back to their idea of when they're better, which is when they feel better.